You do it for her, and you do it again. You do it for her.
Letting
That
myself
is
fall
to
into a
say.
trap was starting to be a bad habit.
Alright, I am back. Hello, everybody. And I have made one of my weirdo discoveries. It's another one of my bizarre character replacements. Where are you? I'm right here. Anyway, and that's a coffee table with 2 little mugs on it, but at first I thought it was Isaac's head from The Binding of Isaac. Anyway, I found one of my weird little character replacements for maximum bizarreness. Alright? Alright. If you've watched Steven Universe, take Pearl, swap out the character with Carl Carl from Aqua Teen Hunger Force, the neighbor and the wife beater and the bald guy, and just swap out the characters in Steven Universe. Don't change what he says, just have the character there. Everyone's interacting the exact same way, but he uses the exact same lines of dialogue and behavior patterns. It's funny. Alright. Ghost lady. Okay. You've got the only light, so I was going to do that anyway. Dead. Selena dead. I already knew Selena was dead. I was following her ghost. Thank you, Coffin, for stating the obvious. Sorry about that. That was a louder sip than intended. Oh god. Oh god, oh god, it's in the dark and I'm in the dark and I don't know where I am and I'm lost and I'm gonna die and the dark goblins are gonna get me! Ah! Oh, okay. Okay, there we go. Bed. Alright. Let us take a nap. This bed, same one from the torture chamber I had seen a few minutes earlier. Alright. Food. Couldn't imagine living in such misery. She had fallen so low. So was Selena tortured? Okay, do they want me to turn the light out? Because I don't want to turn the light out. Alright. Okay. The loading screen. The loading screen. Loading screen. And eventually you just stop recording the loading screen and hit record when it actually continues. Yes. When the moon appears at night, shadows stop shouting, so I watch it as much as I can, feel the warmth of my body. Talk to it so it would stay. When I stop watching, it's still here, in front of my eyes for a while, as if it could stay in my mind. I believe that's the reason I love night more than day, even if it's dangerous because of shadows. And because of Mother. If the moon could kill her, I might be saved, and the moon would take her place. Okay. Kid's a little morbid, but his mom's psycho. I'm only 12, and I don't want to die like that in the dark. This kid was 12, and he's already talking about wanting his mother to die. At least these empty bottles had been useful. No, Frankie. Empty bottles are not useful. They were useful when they had something in that hole. I could see the moon. Was it pure luck? And apparently looking at the moon gets me a Chivo. Okay. I don't know. Don't ask me. I don't write it. I just babble on insanely about it. Alright. Anyway. No, these character replacements can be funny as hell if you find the right ones to swap them out with. As I said before, they say every line the same. They don't change, you know, based on their personality. Astronomy books on the moon. Okay? All that changes is the character and voice. And maybe the name they identify themselves as. Okay, there's a lamp, but it doesn't seem to work. Or maybe I just wasn't close enough to... Yeah, I wasn't close enough to it. Homemade, but working. Homemade. Alright, there's some little thing over here. Looks like a railroad spike. Or a giant carpet tack. And the door is locked. So I'm trapped in here. And I'm back in the house and I still have no matches. That horrible woman ghost took my matches. Oh my god. Okay, the last time I got warped out I didn't have any matches, but I thought I got them all back when I came back in. But, into that weird smoke and mirrors spotlight place. But, now I have no matches, not one. Okay, I just opened a big hole gap in the thing. Okay, there's some sounds and a noise, but it just, other than making me wet my pants, it didn't do nothing. Alright. And those suns in that little thing, and that little whatever that is under it looks like owl face with the little beak and the big eyes. I like owls. We're owl exterminators. Okay, now the light's casting a light on the cross-shaped light. A child had been trapped here for much too long. Now, Frankie, that could be an adult who's just a very bad artist. Alright. The moon appeals, blah, blah, blah. Reddit. No, not Reddit. I read that. Not Reddit. Not a hate-filled... whatever. That recently became less hate-filled, and everybody who was hate-filled on there blew up about it. For those of you who are watching this 3-5 years down the line and don't know what the hell I'm talking about, Reddit is, of course, a message board that may or may not still be around, and it used to be a hive of scum and villainy where anyone could post anything they wanted, including boards devoted to making fun of the handicapped, making fun of the overweight, making fun of suicide. Oh, it's a key on the hook! So the spike was not the item, the spike was just holding the hook. Anyway, making fun of the mentally handicapped, making fun of those with disabilities, not illegal, but not quite illegal or borderline illegal, sexy pictures of teenagers, and that sort of thing. And part of Reddit's thing was that they could get away with anything because nobody policed it. Yeah, that's not going to fly forever, and when the management said, okay, you can't do that crap anymore and shut down most of the hatefulest of hateful boards, hateful people didn't like that. It's almost like they don't like, you know, when they have rights they weren't supposed to have taken away, and they can cry persecution. Anyway, I found Henry on his bed, naked and grasping the sheets as if they were chains. When Sarah came in, she screamed, "He's possessed!" I told her to wake up the servants and go get Dr. Rosenthal. She was too happy to leave. Came to Henry. In the darkness, he looked his eyes like 2 balls of mercury, the eyes of his son. Scars all over his chest, inflicted by his own nails. He grasped the sleeve of my gown and hissed, "There you are, whore!" and dragged me towards him, towards the obscene... towards the obscene swell of his crotch. Past to the future one, drawing on a sinister, bloody link to the future. He was lost. A wicked man like my father. I was doomed, and I'm starting to think maybe I've just been reading Henry's journals up till now, and maybe the wife isn't all that bad, or maybe they're both awful. I'm leaning towards the latter, that they're both horrible people. Matches! Sorry, that was louder than expected, and not only did it probably bother you, but it scared my cat. But I'm very happy to have the matches. Alright. It happened tonight, around 1 a.m. The house was quiet. Sarah had taken William to bed after dinner, and Henry left the living room around 10, saying he was tired. I thought we were past trying to forge excuses. I was painting in my room when I heard the yell. My heart stopped. I thought it was a delusion, but the yell resonated once again. The yell of ancient fear reaching out for the abyss. A door that I thought locked for good hammered open in my mind, slammed open. Behind it all was a frightened child who thought her father was coming back from the dead to take her. I quickly pulled myself together, went to the hall. Yells were coming from Henry's room. William was awake and trying to enter his father's room. I sent him back. Well, yeah, you don't let a little kid go in and see a man having a delusional, sick, dying fit. Anyway, I sent him back to his bed despite his tears. I knew too well what was waiting inside. Alright. Fun fact. Dyslexia is not just switching numbers and words around that exist. Sometimes you will replace ones for the other, like when I said beyond instead of inside. Your brain will just substitute words that kinda mean the same thing. Alright, an actually medicine openable cabinet. TP. Lipstick. What's in living here was just a delusion. Some kind of fertility goddess. Don't know why you keep that in the bathroom. Can't look at that thing. Perfume and a TV remote. I mean hairbrush. I totally meant hairbrush. Shut up. Bad idea. Time for another good idea, bad idea. Good idea. Turning on the lights in a hell house. Bad idea. Walking up to them and turning them off. The end of the good idea, bad idea sketch parody, not of me playing. Alright. Do it for her, and we'll do it again. Do it for her, that is to say, do it for him. Keep your feet wide, keep your body lowered. Oh, chair in front of the door. Something, 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 balance is the key. Right foot, left foot. Now go even faster. Okay, I don't want to go out there just yet. I want to take one last look around the rooms to make sure I didn't miss anything. Uh-huh. These matches were covered in ghostly residue. No use. I could make a really off-color joke about what that residue might be, but I'm not gonna, and I just remembered the ghost is a lady, so that kind of kills that joke. Anyway. Oh, well. Ha. Ha. Okay, I've been here. Back up. No, 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 Malonga! Chair in way! Chair in way, chair in way. Door, 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 door. That didn't happen. Watch. It didn't happen. I can prove it. See? See? I'm fine. Hey, I don't know what you guys are going on about. Grabbed by ghosts. No, no, no. I'm clearly leaving the room right now and running away automatically. And getting hung up on the chair again and missing the door. And oh my god, 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 oh my open door! Ha ha! Although why she didn't follow me, I don't know. It's not like there's any light in this room. Ooh, save, 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 save. Hold on, I just lit this match. I would kind of like to maybe let the match go out on its own, and it did. All that running put it out. I did not shake that out. It just went out right as I was talking about it. I am the match whisperer. Very dark, but there's a light switch over here. I know there's a friggin' light switch. Light switch. Ah. Oh, I was literally you stupid hairbrush, lady. Because apparently that's what every woman needs in front of a mirror.
What was her story? Her beauty? Her light?
I didn't comment.
Match the sadness in her eyes.
I didn't comment.
We were bound. She was trying to guide me, to draw me to her. Like a dream which has to be dreamt just to be.
All dreams are dreamt, stupid.
She had helped me stay alive until now. This was more than enough to want her presence.
Anyway, I didn't comment on it, but when I picked up the hairbrush, it says, what every woman needs in front of the mirror. And I'm like, okay. It's almost like 1930s detective guy is a little racist or something. I don't want to leap to conclusions, but, yeah. Yesterday, Luna abandoned me. I've already read you. You suck. Aha! Following the ghost is a good idea. Note, this ghost, not the other one. I am not responsible for any injuries, death, or madness that may occur from you misfollowing my advice and going after the wrong ghost. Alright, what the hell is that? And now it's gone. I'm gonna try again. Why are there weird little black bars dancing at the bottom of the door? They almost look like boards nailed over the bottom of it, and then they go away. It's not the shadow of my leg. Introduced to the Vesper son, the one who would become my husband, and seal the alliance between our families. Success in the textile industry was spectacular, but I felt no vigor in that man, Henry. His blood seems rather poor. He's not tall, and had his tailor not been so efficient, he would have had no elegance. But our fortune is past, and we need these people to regain our influence. People only respect money now. Through our alliance, the Vesper will enjoy our contacts within the greatest and oldest families in Boston. Their business, mired by... Everybody's an asshole in this game. Their business, mired by... Where did I go? Competition and politics for human war. In many ways, can't avoid feeling superior to that man with his loyal dog eyes. Voice barely covered the whisper of the sea. The wedding will be celebrated in a couple of months. Not really excited, but if my flesh can be the torch for our resurrection, I will gladly consent to this sacrifice. Margaret had a bad memory. house. Treasure chest, but it needs both hands to open. Fireplace that I may or may not ever find wood for. Because there have been like 3 fire... Ooh, matches! Woohoo! Alright. The snake head reminded me of Original Sin. Each second was like a victory, but not necessarily for me. You're kind of a whiner, Frankie. In fact, I haven't changed your name in 2 videos, so you know what? You're now Davey Whiny Boy. Okay. Dr. Rosenthal confirmed it. I'm Preggers. Sarah, that wrench who reads more lines in her hands than in books, thinks it's a girl. Something's bothering me. Fatigue and nausea. Worried. The mask growing inside me like a star. It will be a boy. His ego is weighing on my entrails. Okay, you're a sexist jerk too. Number of nightmares in which father came back to haunt me, and one of them lying naked on a pile of black ashes. The ashes of my ancestors. This woman is messed up in the cabeza. Couldn't move while my father, his mouth glued to my belly, was whispering words that burned my skin. And I'm not doing the voice. And then he raised his head and told me he'll be mad, even crazier than I was. Then he plunged his head into my stomach, and when he raised it again he had the child in his maw. The maw of a wolf. Jaws then snapped with an awful sound. I woke up, the yell of the baby resonating in my own. This boy will be born under the steel star of the Venter Cross, our seal. I will heal him, whatever he brings into this world. Excuse me. Oh, ow. I was opening my mouth to talk and a burp came out. I am so sorry. Alright, I am getting tired of reading. William grows well. He has the pale skin and weak health of his father. I watch over him. Very quick for a 2-year-old boy. For a 2-year-old boy. I stimulate him with all kinds of tests and experiences to elevate his soul. Turner's paintings put him in a strong state of excitement. Bach delights him. He likes things bitter, strangely, and he looks intently at a picture of Jesus. Or Jesus. He could be looking at a picture of someone else. I don't know. I try reading inside him to make sure it was all worth it. Will he be strong enough to be one of the pillars of this world? God give me faith to fight the doubts. This morning I saw in his eyes a glimpse of light that reminded me of my father. His eyes, like 2 pits of darkness, are too deep. I don't like it. They scrutinize our soul, looking for a breach. I seized his arm to make him stop, but the father was there. But Henry was there in the doorway watching. He's always watching with him, the child. That's because you are a horrible monster. All of you, everyone in this house, probably deserved everything they got, except maybe Selena, and I'm starting to doubt at her. I haven't had any evidence, but everybody else has turned out to be a lamp with the light. You know what? I'm going to call it here. Thank you very much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, etc., etc. I will be with you soon. Okay. Henry died today. Last word was from William, called in with a whisper. Asked Sarah to play a jazz record. Nothing would surprise me anymore. After a number of meetings with the managing board, I officially assumed duties vested for manufacture. Already noticed a number of issues in the company. Henry's romantic nature. Think I can clear them up. We will change the strategy, prepare for the future. Vespa will not be the brand of the poor anymore. Yes. Anyway, if you enjoyed it, please like, comment, or subscribe. Or not. You don't have to. I am not the boss of you. Bye-bye.